From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And it was a good thing the wind did not blow out any candles there, because the wind was whipping it up. But you know, the wind was also incredibly warm, and that went all the way up to Bismarck, North Dakota. Now 50 is not considered warm by our standards, but in Bismarck, that's a heat wave, especially this time of year. The really cold air is confined to the New England states. Caribou, Maine only hit 19 for a high. We're still keeping an eye on what's going on in Alaska and the Northwest Territories of Canada, because once these temperatures get down 20, 30 below zero, not above, that's when we start to worry a lot, because then big chunks of ice just seem to flow to the south and east. So far, that's not a heat wave, but it's kind of a heat wave for Alaska standards, because there's no sunlight. For us, we're in the middle of basically a heat wave since we hit 70 today. We're going to have a lot of clouds tomorrow, so that'll mess with us just a little bit, but we could get enough sun in the afternoon. We could still hit 70 again. But by the time we get into Friday night, tomorrow night late, and then to Saturday, gusty north winds are taking over. And unfortunately, the timing for that in Tulsa Christmas Parade is not the best. So it's going to be gusty winds. And then we're going to watch this next storm system coming in on Wednesday and Thursday, starting to usher in some showers, especially west of Tulsa on Wednesday, and should be continuing to creep closer as we go Thursday and Friday. So there'll be better chances of rain. Maybe next weekend, primarily rain. So there isn't a whole lot of snow potential with this at this point, because it's just a little bit too warm. Speaking of that, we're looking at Christmas now. Timeline for Tulsa. We could be colder, a little colder than normal right before Christmas. If we could catch a storm right at that time, which is a little too early to really be specific on that, we'd have a chance of snow. But at this point, it doesn't show up. It does turn colder between Christmas and New Year's for a while, so we are going to be watching. So tomorrow's the last warm day, because by the time we get to Saturday and our Christmas parades, Owasso and Tulsa, in the morning, we're in the 40s. And the problem is the winds, they'll be at 15 to 30 miles an hour. So if you're going to be downtown with us, just make sure you have blankets wrapped up around you, and you have something, hot cocoa or something, keep you warm, because it will be cold, but it's going to be fun. And then on the evening parades, we are colder, and the winds are not quite as strong, but still big coat weather, no matter how you cut it. We've got a whole bunch of parades going on. And I've mentioned this before, weekend events. Faith Baptist in Slick has Faith Country Christmas. We have a live nativity in Glenpool at King of Kings Church. In Broken Arrow, Eufaula is a cookie crawl, McAllister, Muskogee. Fun events, so you just have to check them out. And that's not all, because there's a bunch more, but these are some of the other ones. In Claremore, live nativity as well. That started tonight and will continue through Saturday. Here in Tulsa, Jinx, Broken Arrow has a Rudolph run. Wilburton has a Poinsettia Festival going on for Friday and Saturday. And Collinsville has a holiday shop, hop, and more. All right, so here's the forecast and the way it looks right now. We're talking about temperatures at 60. We're going to stay very mild tonight. Wind gusts are still crazy. This will be about the maximum wind gust tomorrow. And because of that, our temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s right now. And there isn't a whole lot of change across the state. Out west, we have high clouds coming in. Air's drier, so temperatures are falling off a little bit. But with those south winds tonight, we have moisture coming in from the Gulf, so we'll have low clouds. We call it stratus coming at us. That's not the meteorologically correct thing to say, but temperatures will be in the 50s tomorrow morning, and by the time we get into the afternoon, if the sun can break, we'll end up with some 70s from Tulsa south and west again. Close call, and then there is a slight chance of storms, mainly just from Miami and then into Missouri for tomorrow night. Some of those could be severe, so it looks like it's just going to miss us. But what's not going to miss is cold air on Saturday, 40s in the morning, basically 40s near 50 in the afternoon, and that's pretty much is going to shape up as well for Sunday. So in the meantime, warmer tonight, again, through the morning hours. Mid-50s. That's even warmer than a normal high this time of year, and that's the morning low. 67 at noontime, 70 in the afternoon, and I would not be surprised if we didn't hit low 70s, like 72, 73, 74 off south and west Tulsa. So if you love that warm weather, tomorrow's your day, even though the winds are going to be blowing. Then it's more normal weather with kind of colder rain chances or drizzle as we get into mid to late next week. But again, pretty amazing. And Tulsa Christmas Parade, bundle up.
It can be a little windy, huh?
It'll be a little windy, and then you get in between the buildings, and it gets even windier.
Goes at about 80 miles an hour. Yeah.
But come out and see us. Don't let the weather scare you. Come out and see us.